What's up, fellas? So today we here to talk about why do black athletes seem to date white women more than black women. I had a loyal patron supporter ask me that question. I think it's a good ass question. Another patron supporter came under the comment. He asked me and said that he said that he had a couple of points. He said, for one, white women, they don't want to deal with masculine black women. So let me get on that first. That's the biggest piece of bullshit that I ever heard. It's true what he say about, the black athletes that date white women. Maybe they heard or something like that white women are more feminine. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you right now, as most of you guys know, I was a personal trainer in New York City, and I never trained no black woman. I don't think I only had one mixed girl. She was a mixed girl. I don't know what her ethnicity was, but all my other female clients were white. And so I can sit here and I can tell you right now, every one of them was masculine when I was acting feminine. Now, what do I mean by when I was acting feminine? When I was playing with them too much. Come in, hey Katie, how was your weekend? Doing all that little friendly shit and shit. Cause I don't want to say you kissing their ass. I don't want to say that, but you want them to like you because they buy 12 sessions and you want them to keep going. So you want them to like you. So you kind of come in with that friendly demeanor because you want to be likable, because you want them to keep buying. Because for a lot of you guys don't know this, but as a personal trainer, a big component of them keep buying is just them liking you. All right. Most times, if any of you guys ever had a personal trainer, I actually had a personal trainer years ago, like when I was 23. One of the biggest components was you liking them, and on top of that, you learn pretty much everything that they want you to do within 2 months, give or take, right? After about 2 months, you pretty much get it. So as a trainer, you want lifelong clients. You don't want a client for 2 months and now I got to go back out here and replace you. You want, once you get a client that can afford to train with you 2-3 times a week, preferably you try to keep them motherfuckers for 4 or 5 years. Okay, this is going to be the difference between you making 150 grand and you making 75 grand. Retention. That's what you need. You need retention. So as a personal trainer, you naturally gravitate towards, if I was just knowing them on the street, I wouldn't have been friendly like that. Y'all guys pretty much, I'm not a friendly guy. Y'all ain't seen me hang around a whole bunch. I'm not a friendly guy. All right. So, but when your livelihood is based off of somebody liking you, you can become a friendly guy and you try hard to make them like you. And all I learned, all I did with them was they just became masculine as fuck. And this is when I learned. I made a video, how to get a woman to respect you at all times. This is what I was talking about. This is when I started to put 2 and 2 together, as in, I remember us always respecting one auntie, but not respecting the other auntie. Well, what was the difference? This one over here never played with us. This one right here was always playful and shit. And the same thing go with my female client, my white female clients. When I played with them, they would get testy and, do we gotta do those again? I hate those. Then they would be doing the exercise, then they would get to like 8 or 9. Then they'll be like, I gotta do 20. Can we do 10? Just real testy and masculine. All right. Now, this is the interaction I'm having with them because I'm their trainer. But let's just say I was their boyfriend and I was acting like that with them as their boyfriend. And I'm like, hey, we finna go to such and such to eat tonight. Can we go somewhere else? This is why I tell you guys about masculine frame. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter if it's white or black. So now when my clients would act like that, right, I would naturally get into my masculine frame because they kind of like piss me off. So like the next time I would work out with them, I would be most stern and hard. Guess what they always ask me when I did that? I would be real stern and masculine. Guess what they always ask me the very next session? Everything all right? They would keep asking because they could tell my attitude had changed. Now, they didn't probably know if I was upset at them or upset at my girlfriend or upset at whoever. The guy on the train this morning, they just could tell he ain't playing today. And guess how the session went? That testing went right out the window. Give me 50 burpees today, ain't got nothing to say because I'm being masculine. They ain't doing all that playing. They don't say shit, they just do it. When I'm all that, hey, Katie. Now, obviously, I'm being a little facetious and I wasn't that fucking, friendly and shit. But y'all guys get my fucking point. When I'm doing all that shucking and jive and shit, all that friendly shit, they want to be tested. But when I come in masculine asking me is something wrong, ain't nothing wrong, bitch. Get over there and do them goddamn burpees. So I want to dispel that fucking myth. Any woman can be tested if you're not acting masculine. So let's kill that right now. And I haven't dated white women, but I've trained them. I can't see how training them gonna be too much different from dating them. As a trainer, when I was playful and friendly with them, they test me. When I came in masculine, they buttoned their fucking lip and did what the fuck I told them every fucking time. I don't give a fuck if I wanted 100 burpees. They just did it. Shut the fuck up. As soon as I go to playing, they go to testing. We gotta do that many? Can we do 5? Every time. It was ridiculous. So, and let me explain something else to you guys. So when I started with them, right? When I would start with them as a trainer, they would always immediately give you respect because as the phrase goes, they don't know how to take you, right? It was usually after a couple of weeks of getting comfortable with each other and I done got too friendly with them, that's when the testing started. They never did it the first session or the second session because they ain't comfortable with you yet. They don't know how to take you. They don't know if you're a mean trainer or a soft trainer. So they kind of like automatically give you respect at first. And so them giving you that automatically respect instantly kind of pull your guard down. And that's when you start getting friendly with them because since they giving you so much respect from the get-go, you let your guard down and you start playing with them too much. That's how it happened with me, with my clients. They would give me respect, do what I say. So then I would just start naturally let my guard down. This the same thing happened with you guys and women. When you first meet a woman, you kind of on your P's and Q's and she on her P's and Q's because she don't know how to take you, right? She kind of automatically, in some cases, right? So you got some women who test you from the get-go and a lot of that got to be with, the way you come across to them or how much they think you're attracted to them or their attraction level to you. But by and large, most of you guys can admit a lot of women aren't terrible the first couple. It's when they start to get comfortable with you when it's serious testing, the real shit start. And that's because you've let your guard down because they gave you that respect initially. Okay, so you guys need to keep that in mind also when you deal with women, that the same person you on that first date where you kind of naturally, when you first go on a date with a woman or whatever, everybody kind of got the representative, ain't too overly playful. It's when you get comfortable when you start letting off the masculine frame. So keep that in mind also, guys. But what he said is true, is that the media has portrayed white women as being more feminine. That's not how I seen every one of my female clients. All of them was white. I never had trained no black woman. And every one of them, they acted masculine off of how I was coming. But the media will tell you that white women are naturally feminine. I tell you what, if you think I'm bullshitting, get you a white woman and act like a little feminine bitch, play with them too much and watch how they start testing. Now, the type of testing might be different. Black women might be more vocal or, more in your face. But it's even if it's just nagging testing, it's still testing, it's still annoying as fuck. So I'm going to just dispel that myth right now. That is a bullshit myth. But yes, a lot of athletes think that because of the media portrays it that way. All right. Next, guys, y'all guys got to understand that the guys that y'all do seeing, y'all guys got to understand that once you get money, so your inner circle changes. The people that you interact changes. All right, Jay-Z is not going to be interacting with the same people he did in Marcy when he was living in Marcy Projects. I guarantee you that most of the people that he interact with today and where he live and location are going to be white. That's just the way it is. So if that's going to be who you primarily deal with, naturally you're going to meet white women or white people. So you're going to start to have white friends. You're going to start to date white women. All right. So it's not always just, I want to date a white woman because she's more feminine. That's just who in their inner circle. So that's naturally who you gonna be dating because that's who you dealing with. Just the way it fucking happened. If you're a guy right now and you want the lottery, $50 million, who your friends is a year from now is not gonna be who your friends is today, because that $50 million, you know, unless you real close and shit like this. But what I'm saying, because if you got some real friends, even if you win $500 million, you ain't gonna just forget your friends. But what I'm saying is, the new people you meet are gonna primarily be different, because now you're gonna be staying in a more white neighborhood, in a richer neighborhood. So you're gonna start to get access to CEOs. Your friends gonna start, because you're gonna be living next door to them. You're gonna be going to the restaurants they go to. You're gonna be shopping at the malls that they shop at. So you naturally, your friends is naturally gonna start to change. Not that you're gonna forget about the guys that you was fucking with. No, you're gonna bring them with you, but I'm saying the new people going forward, your circle gonna start getting whiter, because that's who you meet, and that's what you see with a lot of athletes. And last, guys, is the one thing you guys forget about and shun this is, contrary to what you guys believe, it ain't that many athletes that date white women. It's just, what happens is, when you can see 20 guys and they all got black women, and there's one guy that got a white woman, you think, oh, he got a white woman, all guys, that's bullshit. So I'm gonna tell you what I did, right? Because I wanted to see how true it was. All right, I took the 10, I wrote them down. I got the 10 of the top players in the NBA, and you can debate. This ain't a debate over who really a top 10 NBA player or whatever. I just took some random guys off the top of my head that were NBA that I thought was in the top 10. You might agree with some of them, you might don't, whatever. It's not. I don't want to turn this into an NBA debate. Well, I just took some names of black guys, and I went on there and I wanted to see who their wives and girlfriends were. All right, so I'm gonna run off this list to you real quick. LeBron James, he's obviously with Savannah. She's black. Steph Curry is with Aisha. I don't know, what she is, but I know she's not white. All right, she might be mixed with white, but she's not white. She's not a white woman. If any of you guys know what the ethnicity of some of these women is, put it in the comment. I don't know what Aisha is, but she's not white. Harden, he's with Gail Golden. She's black. Kawhi's with a woman named Kashelle. She's unknown. I couldn't tell what her ethnicity was, but she didn't look white to me. If she looked white to you guys, then you guys let me. She didn't look white to me. She looked mixed some kind of something, but she don't look white. She might be, I don't know, Hispanic, some kind of Hispanic girl, but she don't look white. Giannis, he's with a woman named Mariah. She's black. Anthony Davis, he's with a woman named Malene. I don't know what she was. I couldn't tell, but she didn't look white. She might have some white. I don't know, but I couldn't really tell. She didn't look like white. If any of you guys know for sure, you write in the comments. I couldn't fucking tell. Russell Westbrook. Nina, a woman named Nina. She's black. Kevin Durant, he's with a woman named Cassandra. That was the last. I don't know who he's dating right now, but the last woman he dated was Cassandra, the little pretty girl, whatever. I don't know if they still together or who he's dating currently. That was the last one that they showed on the webs, on the internet, of him having. She's a black woman. Damian Lillard, he's with a woman named Kayla. She's black. And then Kyrie, he's with a woman named Golden. She looks black. I'm not 100% sure. She's real light skinned, but she could be black. I have no idea, but she's not white. So those are 10 of the top NBA players right there. Whether you agree that all of them are the top 10, it don't really matter. The point being is, those are 10 of the black. All right, I want to make sure I put that at 10 of the top black NBA players. And so the reason I say that, because I would put that boy from Dallas in there. I can't think of his name right now, but that boy from Dallas in there, he's really good too. But so the fact, guys, is it's a myth that all black men, as soon as they get money, they go get white women and stuff like this right here. That's a myth. I'm gonna tell y'all guys what is probably more true is I see more men now, these exotic women over. It used to be a while ago where it seemed like a lot of men, 20 years ago, where a lot of men did gravitate to white women. What I'm seeing now is more exotic women like Colombian or some kind of Hispanic type women. That's why I'm saying it ain't the white women no more. It's these exotic from these islands and shit like that, Virgin Islands and shit. These exotic women with these like light Hispanic complexions and shit. That's what I've been seeing guys gravitate to lately. And I think that might be because they might be more feminine. But like I tell you guys, I don't believe in these women are more feminine. I think any woman get tested when you not acting like a man. That's what I believe. Okay, guys? But I just want to dispel that myth, guys. If any of you guys right now off the top of your head can name any top NBA players that you know that got white women, I want to see it in the comments, because we have this perception that all black guys get money and then they go and get white women. And it's simply just a myth. It's simply not fucking true. Those were the 10 that I came up with, and I researched a woman. Not one of them looked like they had a white woman. Some of them I couldn't tell. Maybe it is, but they didn't look white. All right, guys, so I just wanted to dispel that myth. All right, guys, I'll get back with you guys later.